Let me guess, you've been thinking about investing in German real estate for a while now. Maybe you've watched videos, read articles, maybe even looked at a few listings on ImmoScout. You roughly understand the concept: buy an apartment, rent it out, build equity, reduce your taxes. It makes sense on paper. But when it actually comes to doing it, really doing it, something holds you back. Maybe you're not sure whether you have enough savings. Maybe you don't know which city makes sense for your situation. Maybe you've looked at a property and had no idea whether the numbers were actually good or not. Maybe the whole process, the financing, the due diligence, the notary, the tenant search, just feels like too much to figure out alone. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you, because that's exactly the problem I built my mentorship program to solve. My name is Hans. Over the past several years, I've built a portfolio of 15 rental properties with a total value of around 3 million euro, mainly in southern Germany. I have documented a large part of this journey here on YouTube. Real deal numbers, real mistakes, real insights from the field. But I also know that watching videos only takes you so far. At some point, if you want to make real progress, you need direct support from someone who's already been through the whole process multiple times. And that's why I created my mentorship program. And in this video, I want to show you exactly what it looks like, who it's for, and how you can get started. Before I get into the details, let me share one thing that I'm genuinely proud of. Over the past years, I've worked with more than 50 mentees through this program, and every single one of them has purchased at least one property as a result. Many have gone on to buy 2 or even 3 properties, not because they got lucky, but because they followed a clear, structured process with the right support at every step. That track record is what gives me confidence that this program actually works. And it's what I want you to help to achieve too. Let me be honest about something. The German real estate market is not easy to navigate, especially as an expat or someone who didn't grow up here. The language barrier makes it harder, of course. The financing system is different from what most people are used to. The due diligence process involves documents in German that most people have never seen before. The tax benefits are real and significant, but only if you structure things correctly from the start. And the market moves fast. Good deals can be gone within just a few hours. Most people who try to do this alone spend months or even years researching without making any progress, and they get stuck in the analysis process. They miss deals because they weren't prepared. They make offers without fully understanding what they're buying, or they simply never take the first step because the whole process just feels too overwhelming. The mentorship program eliminates all of that. It gives you a clear path, a structured process, if you will, and someone experienced by your side at every stage. So what does the program actually look like? The mentorship program has 2 core components that work together: a theoretical foundation built on pre-recorded video sessions and a personal one-on-one support tailored to your specific situation. Let me start with the theoretical foundation. When you join the program, you get immediate access to my mentee portal, a structured online platform that contains everything you need to understand the German real estate market from the ground up. This includes pre-recorded video sessions covering every stage of the process: understanding the market, how to find properties, how to evaluate a deal, how financing works, what to look for during viewings, how to navigate the notary process, and how to find and manage tenants. The portal also gives you access to all of the templates I use myself: rental contract templates, property evaluation spreadsheets, portfolio tracking tools, and more. These are the same templates I sell individually on my website, and together they are worth over 300 euros. As a mentee, you get all of them included. You also get a glossary of key German real estate terms, curated resources and recommended reading, and a Q&A section covering the most frequently asked questions. This theoretical layer means you are never starting from zero. By the time you come to our one-on-one sessions, you already have the foundation, and we can use our time together to focus on your specific situation rather than explaining the basics. Now let's talk about the one-on-one support, because this is where the real transformation happens. Depending on how much personal support you want, you can choose between different levels of one-on-one access with me: 5 calls, 10 calls, or unlimited calls throughout the 6-month program. Each call is 1 hour, completely focused on your situation, your properties, your questions. We start with a dedicated strategy session. This is the foundation of everything. In this session, we look at your financial situation in detail: your income, your savings, your residency status, your risk profile, and your goals. We discuss which regions in Germany realistically make sense for you, what type of property fits your situation, and how you want to handle the property management going forward. By the end of this session, you have a clear, personalized investment roadmap, not a generic plan, but one built specifically around your circumstances. From there, I support you through every stage of the process, meaning When you find a property that looks interesting, I review it with you in depth. Not just the numbers, but the condition of the building, the reserve fund, the WEG protocols, the potential renovation risks, and so on. I help you see what most first-time investors miss. I also support you with financing preparation, explaining what banks expect, reviewing your documents before you send them out, and helping you structure conversations with lenders so you come across as a prepared and serious buyer, even if German is not your first language. When it comes to viewings, I join you for online viewings. You go to the property in person and we connect on a video call on site, so I can guide you through what to check in real time. And when you're ready to make an offer, I guide you through the reservation agreement, the notary draft contract, and the entire purchase process, explaining what is standard, what to question, and what to watch out for before you sign anything. After you close the deal, I continue to support you. I share the rental contract template I use myself, guide you on how to find and screen tenants, and help you set up the management side of the investment correctly from the start. You also get access to my professional network. Craftsmen, tax advisors, property managers, and mortgage brokers that I personally work with and trust. If you have a technical question or need a specialist, I can connect you directly. And through my network in the Freiburg area, I regularly receive off-market deals that never appear publicly. If you're part of the mentorship, I forward these deals to you. One more thing worth mentioning. The cost of this mentorship program can typically be fully deducted from your taxable income as an expense directly related to a potential real estate investment, even if you end up not buying a property. So in many cases, the net cost for you after the tax deduction is significantly lower than the headline price. I always recommend confirming this with your tax advisor for your specific situation. So who's this program actually for? This program is for people who are serious about taking action. You don't need to be ready to buy next week, but you should realistically want to invest within the next 6 to 12 months. If you've been researching for a while, maybe attended some viewings, but keep feeling like you need someone experienced by your side before you commit, this is exactly what the mentorship is designed for. Because of the personal nature of the support I provide, I only work with a small number of mentees at a time. This is intentional. I want everybody in the program to receive genuinely tailored support, not a generic one-size-fits-all experience. So if this sounds like the kind of support you've been looking for, here's what to do next. Click the link in the video description and book a 15-minute call with me. This call is completely without obligation. We will talk briefly about where you are in your journey, what your goals are, and whether the program makes sense for you. If it's a good fit, we discuss the next steps. If not, that's also completely fine. You will still leave the call with some clarity on your situation. The link is right below in this video. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I post practical, honest content about real estate investing in Germany every week. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.